I just found this abandoned garage that is full of deadly sea monsters, including giant eels, venomous stonefish, real-life aliens, and even sharks. But you might be wondering how all these crazy creatures ended up in here. And well, I got a message the other day saying that the owner of this garage used it to store his extremely rare fish collection. But sadly, he recently passed away, meaning no one is here to take care of these animals, so it's up to me to save them. However, it's not gonna be that easy, because I was told that there's 4 sharks somewhere in this room, along with a ton of other deadly fish. So yeah, we're gonna have to be extremely careful. I started my search by walking around the room to try and see if I could spot anything inside of the aquariums. But as you could tell, the water was extremely murky, making it impossible to see through. And well, since the water quality is really bad, that also means these sea monsters don't have a lot of time left. So I quickly grabbed a net and I took some scoops in one of the fish tanks, when suddenly the net felt a little heavier and I realized that we found our first sea creature. Oh, we got something, you guys! What the heck is that? Ew, it's so slimy! Now, at first glance, this literally looks like a pile of poop, but it's actually called a sea cucumber. And what's really cool about these guys is they don't have any brains, hearts, or even lungs. So yeah, I'm not sure how exactly something like this survives, but I can actually feel him crawling around on my hand right now, and that means one thing. If this guy's still alive, then maybe, just maybe, all the other creatures in here still have a chance. So I added him into a bucket with some clean water, and I continued searching through the tank, but I wasn't finding anything. So I moved on to the next aquarium, and that's when I found something even crazier. Oh, hold on, we got something, you guys! Oh my gosh! It looks like some sort of lobster, or a crawfish, or maybe a crab. You guys, I honestly have no idea. I've never seen one of these before. Oh, this feels so weird. It's like fuzzy. You can see on its shell, it has these little hairs all over it, and instead of pinchers, it looks like he has these little spears on his legs. You guys, if you know what this is, comment down below, but I'm gonna go ahead and get him into a bucket before he pinches me. We were off to a great start, and both creatures we found have been alive. However, we still have a ton of tanks left to explore in this abandoned garage, and the animals are just gonna get crazier and crazier. So I continued exploring more of the room when suddenly I bumped into a smaller tank laying on the ground, and inside of it was something completely unexpected. Hold on, you guys, I'm pretty sure I just saw a frog in here. Oh, there he is right there. I see him. Come on, buddy, get in the net. Yes, we got him. Check that out. We got ourselves a little frog, but not just any frog. This right here is an African clawed frog, and it's also albino, which makes it a little bit more rare. I honestly thought there was only sea creatures in this place, but this just proves there could be all kinds of animals trapped in here, so it's gonna make this rescue mission a lot harder. I added him into a bucket and I continued searching through the tank to see if I could find any more, and well, I did. No freaking way, you guys, check that out! We got 2 more! Oh, these ones are feisty. Relax, guys, we're just trying to save you. Oh no, oh, they're getting away. Oh, this is not good. Now, luckily, I was able to track them down, and I added them into a container with the other one, which means that we saved 3 in total. But then I spotted something moving in one of the aquariums, and it was big. You guys, I just saw something big swimming around in here, but I don't see him anymore. The water is extremely murky. We know he's in there though, so let's see if we can catch him out with our net. I started taking scoops, but there was no sign of this mysterious fish until this happened. Oh my gosh, we got it, you guys, finally! No way, I think that this is a pufferfish. That is so cool. I'm pretty sure this is called a dog-faced pufferfish, and while they seem pretty harmless, you actually have to be super careful handling this guy. And that's because they have these super sharp teeth that are meant for cracking open shells, and well, if he bites me with those, yeah, that would be pretty bad. Oh no, he's trying to puff up right now, you guys. That is not good. If a pufferfish inflates, it can stress them out and can even kill them, and well, that's the last thing we want to do. So let's just get this guy into a bucket. Now, since this tank was pretty big, that means there could be multiple fish in there. So I decided to take some more nets, and I managed to catch something else. No way, that is a crazy looking fish, you guys. I've never seen this before. We got some sort of mystery sea creature right here, but it looks like he has a massive spine on the top of its head, so we definitely got to be careful holding him. But this is a super crazy looking fish. Comment down below if you know what this is, because I literally have have no idea. It seemed like that was the last fish in the tank, so I moved on to the next one, and after a little bit of searching, I spotted something crazy. Did you guys just see that? I think that was some sort of eel. Where did it go? It just disappeared. Oh, I think we got him, you guys. Yep, that is definitely an eel. Oh, okay, relax. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got him. Okay, this thing is feisty. I'm pretty sure this is a baby moray eel, and they get a lot bigger than this. And the person that messaged me about this place said there's one in here that's over 5 feet long. So yeah, I have no idea where the big one is, but we got the little baby, and oh my gosh, is he slimy. This is disgusting. I put the baby eel into a bucket with the other fish, and I moved on. And in the next tank, I came across the most dangerous creature so far. Oh no, you guys. Is that what I think it is? That right there is a sea urchin, but not just any sea urchin. This is a long spine sea urchin, and well, I'm sure you can see why they're called that. They have extremely long spines, and inside of those spines is an extremely toxic venom. And these guys are actually one of the most venomous species in the world, so him literally just being in the net right now is making me so nervous. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna hold this thing with my bare hands, so I quickly put on some gloves. That way, I could carefully add him into a container. The next tank that I found was just as dirty, but there was something different about this one, and that's that it was home to the first freshwater fish of the video. Oh my gosh, look at that. There's a fish right there. You guys, I'm pretty sure that was a flowerhorn. That is a big fish. Let's see if we can catch him out. Oh, he's right here. He's in this corner. Come on, buddy. We're just trying to save you. Oh, he's freaking out. Oh my gosh. Relax, buddy. Relax. I was right. That is a flowerhorn. These fish are super crazy looking. They are known for having extremely large heads, obviously. We actually caught one of these in the last video, but it was just a little baby. This is a full-grown adult. I've literally never seen one this big, and definitely not one with this big of a head. That is just crazy looking. Ew, its head is squishy. I've never felt their heads before. Look at that. It's like a big brain. That is so gross. I added him into a bucket, and I made my way over to the next tank, and this one barely had any water in it, so I thought there was no way something was living inside. However, as I took a closer look, I spotted something moving. You guys, I'm pretty sure there's some mudskippers in here. I almost walked right past this tank because there's no water in it, but I guess that's on purpose because mudskippers love shallow water, and they can actually walk on land. So this is the perfect home for them, except for the fact that it's extremely dirty. I grabbed a net and I started scooping around, but these mudskippers were extremely fast. So it took me a couple tries, but eventually I got one. Oh my gosh, you guys, we actually got one. That right there is a mudskipper, and this is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. I just love these fish. They're so goofy looking. I mean, look at their eyes right there. That is just so cute. But as cool as this is, there's still some more in there, so let's get this guy in a bucket, and we're gonna see how many more we can catch. After searching through the rest of the tank, I was able to find one more mudskipper, and it was even bigger than the first one. That's mudskipper number 2, and this one actually looks really healthy. I'm kind of surprised both of them are still alive, considering how dirty that tank is. But hey, all that matters is that we saved them. With the mudskipper enclosure completely empty, I moved on to the next tank, and this one was absolutely filthy. So I started scooping around, not expecting to find anything, but then this happened. Oh my gosh, big fish, big fish. What the heck is that? Come on, get in the net. Yes, I got him. It looks like we got ourselves another mystery fish. I don't think we've ever caught one of these before, so honestly, I'm not sure what I should do with him, because if it's a freshwater fish and I put him in a bucket of salt water, yeah, he's gonna die. Now, there was only one way to find out if this tank was freshwater or saltwater, and that was to taste it. Oh, okay. I think it's freshwater. Oh God, why did I just do that? I'm probably gonna get like an amoeba now or something. Yeah, so if this is my last video, you guys know why. But anyways, as I was adding the fish into a bucket, I noticed that it had some bite marks on it. And that could only mean one thing, and that's that it probably wasn't the only fish in the tank. So I took some more scoops when suddenly this happened. Oh my gosh, something just swam in my net. Look at this. This right here is called a bisher, and these fish are super cool. They're basically like real life dinosaurs. They've been around for hundreds of millions of years. And on top of that, these fish are also known to be pretty aggressive. So this could definitely be what's attacking the other fish. But just to make sure, we're gonna get this guy in a bucket and we're gonna take a few more nets. After that, I was able to find one more fish inside of the tank, and it was a spotted Raphael catfish. Now, I don't want to jinx anything, but I just realized realized every creature that we found so far has been alive, even though they've been abandoned here for who knows how long. Yep, I probably shouldn't have said that, because in the next tank was something absolutely heartbreaking. Oh no, you guys, I think I jinxed it. That right there is a baby shark, but it's not moving. Now, if you guys remember, I said that there was a total of 4 sharks in this garage, and I was told that one of them was a baby, and the other 3 were adults. And if you know anything about animals, you would know that the babies are the most fragile, so it looks like we were just a little bit too late for this guy. However, there's still a chance that the other 3 are still alive. So I moved on to the next tank, and after just a couple scoops, I pulled up something absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, what the heck is that? Oh, wait a minute. I think that's a stonefish. Oh my gosh. I almost grabbed that with my bare hands, you guys. Okay, we gotta be very careful handling this guy, and that's because this is the most venomous species of fish in the world. So venomous that one sting from this guy and it would be over. Oh my gosh. You know, they should really have like a do not touch sticker on that tank. I mean, I literally almost died right there. Now, as terrifying as this was, I took some more nets and I managed to catch a second stonefish. Yeah, it just gets crazier and crazier. This one's even bigger than the first one. Look how big his spines are right there. Oh my gosh. Those things are just jam-packed full of venom, so we definitely want to stay away from those. With 2 stonefish found, I added both of them into a bucket and I kept going. And in the next tank, I came across some of the craziest sea creatures so far. You guys, I see a lot of fish moving around in here, but the water's too murky to tell what they are, so I guess we're gonna have to start netting around to find out. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Something just swam in the net. What the heck is that? Holy cow, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? I don't even know what to say right now. I've never seen this kind of fish before, but it is crazy looking. I added the mystery fish into a bucket and I kept going, and in my very next scoop, I caught something else. Oh my gosh, is that a starfish? I think it is, you guys, but that is not a normal starfish. I actually think that this is called a brittle starfish, and they are super crazy looking. I've actually never seen one in person, and oh my gosh, do they feel weird. Look at him, he's crawling all over me. It's like a little octopus. This was definitely a cool find, but as I took a closer look in the water, I spotted what looked like another starfish, but this one was a little bit different. Oh my gosh, I got him. You guys, this looks like another brittle starfish, but it's like pink. That is so crazy. I've never seen one of these before. So yeah, I wasn't exactly sure if this one was albino or maybe just a different species. So if you guys know, make sure to comment down below. But clearly this tank was loaded with crazy sea creatures. So I took some more scoops and I managed to catch something else. What the heck is that? It looks like some sort of lobster, but that is not a normal lobster. I mean, look at the colors on him. He's like purple and orange with all these spots. That is so crazy, you guys. What is going on right now? Everything that we catch out of this tank is something I've never even seen before. And well, it didn't stop there. After I took a few more nets, I managed to pull up one final creature out of this tank, and it was the coolest one so far. You guys, we just caught ourselves a seahorse. Oh my gosh. And look at the size of him. That is the biggest seahorse I've ever seen. I didn't even know they got this big. Seahorses are literally one of my favorite animals on the entire planet. They are just so unique and so crazy looking, and man, are they strong. Look at him. He's just hanging onto my finger like a little monkey right now. That is so crazy. I added him into a bucket and I moved on to the next tank, and right away I spotted something big moving around inside of it. I think that's another pufferfish, you guys, but this one is different than the first one that we caught. This is called a porcupine puffer, and well, I'm sure you can see why they're called that. They have these super big spikes all along their body. Ow, oh my gosh, and they hurt. Those are super sharp. Ow, okay, well, even though these spikes really hurt, this thing is super adorable. So we're gonna go ahead and get them into a bucket and we're gonna see what else is in there. I took a few more nets, and after not finding much, I managed to pull up something completely unexpected. Whoa, you guys, oh my gosh, is that what I think it is? I'm pretty sure we just found another venomous species of fish. This right here is called a scorpion fish, and just like the stonefish, these guys are extremely venomous. Ah! Oh my gosh, okay. I should not be holding him right now. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can see, oh my gosh, okay. You can see right there those massive spines. If those get you, it's not gonna kill you, but it would definitely hurt. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him into a bucket before he stings me. After that, I wasn't able to find anything else in the tank, so I moved on to the next one, and inside was one of the deadliest creatures so far. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that? You guys, I'm pretty sure that was a mantis shrimp. Oh, this is not good. If you guys don't know what a mantis shrimp is, basically, they have the most powerful punch in the animal kingdom. They're so powerful that they've been known to break the glass in your aquarium. And well, if you get punched by one, it will literally break your finger. And that one looked really big. Oh god, this is so scary. I carefully dropped in my net, and after a couple scoops, I pulled something up. And well, I was right. It was a monster peacock mantis shrimp. Oh, this is insane. Look at the size of that mantis shrimp. I don't think I've ever been so scared right now having an animal in my net. Now, I literally cannot go anywhere near him right now or he will break my finger. I don't know what to do, you guys. This is so sketchy. I added him into this container to try and get a better look at him. And well, let's just say he was not happy. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? It just punched the glass, you guys. Oh my gosh. Now, while that was one of the scariest things I've ever caught, there was still more deadly creatures in the garage, and well, there was only a few tanks left that we haven't explored, so we were getting close. Next, I stumbled upon another tank laying on the ground, and as I looked inside, I spotted an axolotl. And then I spotted another one, and another one. Yeah, there was a lot in here. Oh my gosh, no way, you guys, look at this. We got 2 in 1 net. It looks like we got an albino one and a normal one. However, I could still see there's a bunch more in there, and the water's actually pretty warm. And well, if you know anything about axolotls, you would know that they need cold water in order to survive. So we need to hurry up and save the rest of them because they don't have a lot of time left. I carefully added the axolotls into a bucket, and I took another big scoop, and that's when I pulled up the biggest axolotl so far. Look at the size of that one, you guys. That's one of the biggest axolotls I've ever seen. And you know what? At first, I thought it was another albino one, but now that I'm getting a better look at it, I actually think that this is a golden axolotl, and that makes it a lot more rare. And well, I guess whoever was collecting these specialized in golden axolotls, because I was able to find 2 more in the tank, along with another albino one and a normal one. Look at that, you guys. We got a handful of axolotls. I'm pretty sure we saved every single one inside of that tank. We got about 7 in total. And look at all of the golden ones. Oh my gosh, I've never seen that many before. And the next tank was 2 alien-like fish, which are called dragon gobies, as well as a super cool looking elephant nose fish. And right next to that tank was another one that had 2 baby clownfish in it. These guys were super cute, but we were still on the hunt for that monster eel and the sharks. And at this point, there was only 3 tanks left that I haven't explored, and they were the biggest ones out of all of them. I decided to start with the smallest tank out of the 3, and after scooping around a little bit, I spotted what we've been after this entire video. Oh my gosh, shark right there. Look at that, you guys. There's a shark in here. I don't know if he's alive or not. Come on, buddy, get in the net. Oh, he's big. He barely fits in the net. We did it, you guys. We got another shark, and this one is alive. That is so crazy. Okay, we have to watch out. He could have extremely sharp teeth. Oh yeah, he definitely does, you guys. That is so scary. I actually have no idea what kind of shark this is, but it's a lot bigger than the first one. Oh, he's trying to bite me. He's trying to bite me. Okay, let's just get him into a container. All right, nice and easy. In the container you go. It looks like he's calmed down a little bit. I think he knows that we saved him. But either way, that is one of the craziest finds so far. Now let's keep going. After that, the tank seemed pretty empty, and there was no sign of the other 2 sharks. So I moved on to the next tank, and as soon as I dropped my net down, this happened. Oh my gosh, Helen, I think we found the eel. Look at the size of that thing. It literally is bigger than the tank, you guys. We're gonna need a bigger net. There's no way we're gonna be able to catch him with this. So I went ahead and I grabbed the biggest net I could find, and I started scooping around, and it didn't take me long until I caught the monster eel. Oh, this thing is so heavy, you guys. Oh my, he's gonna break the net. That is so crazy, you guys. Look at the size of this moray eel. That is definitely the biggest one I have ever seen. And look at the pattern on him. He is so pretty with all those dots. Oh, he's trying to bite me. Okay, no, that's not good. If you guys didn't know, moray eels are extremely aggressive, and they have a super powerful bite, so I gotta be super careful handling this guy. Oh, ow! Oh my gosh, it freaking bit me. Oh, I'm bleeding, you guys. Ah, that freaking hurts. What did I just say? They're extremely aggressive with teeth. And yeah, that just proves it. With the biggest fish found so far, we were definitely on the right track. So I kept exploring the garage to hopefully find the rest of the sharks. This is probably the nastiest water that we've seen. So if there was something in here, I highly doubt it's still alive. But by some miracle, I dropped down my net and I felt something moving around. And sure enough, it was another shark. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. How is this thing alive? Oh, it smells so bad. How on earth is this shark still breathing? That is insane. It looks like the same species as the last one, but this one's actually a little bit bigger. Why are you trying to bite me? Okay, these sharks are aggressive. I'm gonna go ahead and get him into the container with his buddy, and we're gonna try and find the other one, guys. That is 3 out of 4 sharks found. And well, I was almost certain that the last shark was in this tank, so I kept nutting around when suddenly this happened. Oh my gosh, you guys, did you see that? There was the shark, I just saw him. Here he is right here in the corner. Come on, buddy, get in the net. Yes, we got him. Oh my gosh, ew, watch out, the poop water's flying everywhere. It just ripped a hole in the net. Oh my God, there he is. Come on, yes, I got him. I'm gonna throw up. Oh, it smells so bad. But all that matters is we got him. We got the 4th and final shark. Relax, dude, relax. That right there is a lot bigger than the other sharks, and it looks like it's a different species. I still have no idea what kind. I'm not a shark expert, but either way, that is so cool. I literally can't believe that he is still alive in there. It actually smells like just straight up poop. That is just insane though, you guys. We now officially have a shark army along with a ton of other crazy sea creatures. And well, now the only thing left to do is to get them into their new homes. I went ahead and I added all the saltwater animals into various tanks in my garage, including the mantis shrimp, the scorpion fish, the pufferfish, and the lobster. I then added all the axolotls into my axolotl tank with some colder water, along with the frogs and the dragon gobies. I also gave the flowerhorn his own pond, which was a lot bigger than the tank he was in, and then it was time to find homes for the monster eel and the sharks. So I added the eel into a massive tank with my other moray eels, and then I put all the sharks into my huge shark tank, which is the perfect home for them. Well, you guys, what an insane adventure this was. We saved so many crazy creatures from this abandoned garage. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, leave a like and subscribe down below. Also, make sure to go check out the merch at bassfishingproductions.shop. We got new hats, new shirts, and yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.